Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Nas We Trust here. So I wanted to go ahead and um, drop a video for you guys here. Obviously, if you guys follow my channel, I already released a Starfire protocol overview. There is a difference between an overview and a review. I think when some people are now finding my video, when they search, stuff for this particular chest, since obviously everyone has it now, since Xur is selling it, I think people are getting kind of confused. There's a difference between an overview and a review. The overview was just showing the cosmetics of the item, showing you the perks that it gives you, and stuff like that, the attributes that you gain. So today I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys my actual review for the chest. I'm going to show you guys, give you guys a build. So it'll be kind of like a review build video, and I'm going to show you guys the build in action and why I believe that it's the most effective build with the chest. So let's go ahead and get right into it. This first tree here, obviously we're taking fusion grenade. That goes without saying. The chest itself lets you carry an additional fusion grenade. If you're not using fusion grenade, don't run the chest. For the second one here, we're obviously using focus burst. This is what I believe to be the Sunsinger's best mobility option. You could have a different opinion. Use whatever you want, not a big deal. Obviously radiance here. Okay, I believe it was my claws build video for the Sunsinger, where some people were telling me that radiant skin is better, and they were making an argument for radiant skin over Fireborn. It's preference. I'll tell you that. If you feel like radiant skin does enough for you, hey, by all means go ahead and take it. I like Fireborn. I believe that you can make a pretty decent, number one, you get points when you revive yourself. Number two, bringing yourself back to life in certain situations can be a really good thing, as long as you use it correctly. Don't be one of those guys that self-resurrects in front of 3 people with heavy ammo and you just die again. Don't be that guy. Radiant skin has been tested. I don't know why people are coming into videos and telling me that the perk itself reduces incoming damage by up to 50% or something along those lines. I don't know where you guys are getting those numbers. If that is a thing, that says that, if you guys find somewhere that it says 50% reduced damage, that's incorrect. That it does not reduce damage by that much. You do take reduced damage, yes. You do gain a certain amount of effective hit points, yes. As to how much, I don't know. But last I heard, there was a problem with this perk and it wasn't working as intended, and it doesn't make a big enough difference to me to value that over Fireborn. But again, if you guys feel like it gives you guys enough tankiness, go for it. Next one here, obviously we're taking Flame Shield. I'm taking Arcane Spirit. For those of you who comment on videos and say, oh, armor doesn't matter in Crucible, blah, 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 it does. A Titan with maxed armor in the Crucible has basically 220, I believe. It was 220 or 225 effective hit points. That means it takes more bullets to kill them. A Voidwalker with the least amount of armor possible has 195 hit points. Obviously, it takes less bullets to kill them. So it does make a difference, guys. Trust me, it does. So for this build in particular, I'm maxing my armor and my recovery. For the next one here, we're taking Viking Funeral. For this build in particular, you can argue that Radiant Will is better. Increasing the duration of your Radiance obviously will let you get more nades out. It'll give you your melee ability up more. It's very, very useful. It's a good perk. However, for the sake of the video and the PvP demonstration that I'm going to be giving after the build, I am using Viking Funeral because I was trying it out after using Radiant Will for quite a few games to see if I still liked it, and I do. It still applies on my melee. Obviously, it's not going to be applying on your grenade. We're using Fusion Grenade, and we're not taking Touch of Flame. Touch of Flame is absolutely useless with this build, as you can definitely throw the grenade and it won't hit every time. Maybe it lands next to somebody and it still does some damage. Yes, the Touch of Flame will apply and you'll start burning, but for the most part you want to be trying to stick people with this grenade. You won't do it every time, but it's not enough to value it over something like Angel of Light, which will give you agility, and I'll go ahead and show you why I believe that this perk is pretty damn good. And then in the next one here, we got Toughness at All Costs. I went ahead and skipped this one, but yeah. So that's the build there, guys. Or that's the skill tree that we're going to be using. For my one gripe that I do have with this chest it gives you intellect. It does not give you discipline, where the Starfire protocol is obviously focused on, the main reason why you're going to be using it is because it's going to give you that additional fusion grenade, correct? So it's kind of sucks that it gives you the intellect, and it gives you so damn much of it. I'm getting 161 from mine in particular. As I said, I didn't buy mine from Xur. This one here I have, I believe, is better than the one that Xur is selling. But so it kind of sucks because you have to, get the gear, the necessary gear and stuff like that to kind of make your build more effective. Because for the Sunsinger in particular, you don't want intellect. You do not want intellect at all, guys. You want discipline and strength. Those are the most important attributes for a Sunsinger. So it kind of sucks. I don't really like that at all, but it doesn't make the chest useless, and I'll go ahead and show you guys. So for my helmet here, using a monolith bleed. This one here gives discipline and strength. Obviously it's not maxed out yet. I got a ton of stuff that I've been trying to put XP into, so I've been trying to put some into this. So obviously my stats will be a little bit higher once I max this thing out. Death Singer's grips, these ones are flat discipline. Like I said, I'm just trying to make up for the fact that, I don't have a lot of discipline with this build, and I'm trying to give myself as much as possible. And then the boots, I also have flat discipline boots. Now, you can mix this up. I have 100% cooldown reduction on my grenades, which is good. You're not going to be relying on, no matter which way you guys flip it, you're not going to have discipline. Your normal discipline and strength as high as you'd want it for a normal Sunsinger build. It's just not possible because of how much intellect your chest is going to be giving you. You can do something like, let's see, I have a Facade of the Heathen Lords, or Hezen Lords, with flat strength. So you can do something like this. Get yourself a flat strength helmet and see how that does for you. Obviously, my strength cooldown will go up a little bit. Still, it's not that much, guys. It's not that much at all. And I just would rather have the maxed out cooldown reduction for my grenades there, as opposed to getting that. I mean, 19% or 20%, basically 35%. It's not a huge deal. So yeah, I mean, if there's one downside to the chest that I don't like all the intellect it gives you. And then for the build video, for the PvP demonstration, I'm using the Last Word, the Prudence 2, and I don't remember what heavy I was using, to be honest with you. I could be using a different one, but I don't think it matters because I don't think in the PvP demonstration that I even pick up heavy ammo to begin with. So let me go ahead and get into the video, guys, show you guys some of the benefits of running the build, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright guys, so we're back. So as I said, I'm going to go ahead and provide you guys with a PvP demonstration of the build. Obviously that's me right there in front. We're going to go ahead and show you guys. Nobody else, I don't believe anybody else in the game is using the Starfire protocol, this game in particular, because as I said, I've had this chest for a while now. I didn't just get it from Xur today. So off the rip here, I already showed you guys my loadout and what I'm working with. Let me go ahead and apologize. The audio came out really weird when I recorded this on the Elgato. I don't know why. Sometimes it just does it, and the audio is behind the video, so you're going to see it kind of sounds a little bit weird. So right here, we're going to go ahead and off the rip, you saw me pick up the First Blood. This is where I really like Angel of Light. In this game in particular, guys, you guys are going to see that in general, if you've played a decent amount of Crucible, you know how hard people whore out the minimap, and with good reason. I mean, it is what it is. This minimap is so ridiculous. There's just, you see clear as day where people are at, so people whore out the minimap, and that's, like, it's not a bad thing. It's just what it is. Now, since people do that so frequently, what you do, or how you can utilize Angel of Light to its full effectiveness, is you can basically, you see this guy here, he turns because he sees the red on his minimap. He doesn't know where the heck I am because I'm floating in the damn air. That is exactly how you guys should utilize Angel of Light. If you're, sitting over obviously right there, it helps me win that gunfight. You guys can see it can be effective. Now, against someone who's really good and, kind of knows exactly what they're doing and whatnot, right here, I just float on over to get the melee to finish this guy off. Against somebody who's good and knows what they're doing, they can counteract it pretty well, just, aiming up. Obviously, it's not hard, but for the most part, the average players, it works like a charm. Right there, you see me throw the fusion grenade down the hall. I missed the first one, activate my radiance. I know a guy's coming behind me. Toss another one to cover my flank. That's where the extra fusion grenade is coming into fruition there, and I end up mopping up all those kills. So that was a good use of how you guys should use the additional fusion grenade. Right here, someone's coming sprinting at me. Go ahead and stick him with another fusion grenade. Look at this. I already have another 2 after I just used it because of the radiance. In that particular kill, guys, if I was not running Viking Funeral, I would not have killed that Warlock. I would not have. He died to the burn tick, and that's where using that over the perk that increases the duration of your radiance is coming in handy. So I believe I'm pretty sure I died right here to this guy. Yeah, I did. But yeah, you guys can see the chest overall is pretty damn strong. You can use, I already showed an example of using the additional grenade to cover your flanks. If you're chasing somebody down, you see red coming behind you guys, tossing it behind you to right here. I'm not going to try and stick him. I instead go for trying to throw it right next to the guy's feet to kind of, you know, if he wanted to push me, he was going to have to move to the right. And therefore I threw the grenade over to the right so that it would still hit him. Even if it didn't necessarily stick him, it allowed me to win that gunfight because it still does damage even if it's not a one-shot. So yeah, as I said, guys, overall I'm really happy with the way that this build works. It does take a little bit getting used to. Right there, I 100% should have picked up that kill, by the way. I stopped shooting because I thought he would die. But again, if that guy that guy was spec'd into some sort of armor because I hit him, I believe 3-4 times, and it left him with 1% health, and I ended up dying to him. So for the most part in this particular game, you could see I was doing work for the first part, but then Heavy comes up, and the guy who's in first place, who's obviously on the scoreboard on your screen, he ends up doing some work with the heavy ammo. Right here, I get in a gunfight with him. I missed the fusion grenade. He pushes back, but he also has heavy, so I can't really push him. Hit this guy with a snipe, come out wide on him, finish him off with the last word, and then I get shot in my back. So this is actually a really close, intense game. But it does, as you can see, if you pay attention to the gameplay and use those tricks that I'm showing you, really quick, go over them one more time. The Angel of Light can be really good against people who whore out the mini-map, which is the majority of people on Destiny. Trust me, just get used to using it. Say you're over some sort of blockade and you know that somebody's right on the other side of it. They don't know, they know obviously that you're right across from them just the same as you know that you're right across from them, as they know that you guys are both having this like weird showdown sort of thing. Literally all it takes is you floating over that blockade that separates you guys and just shooting them from above. You can use it to your advantage in gunfights, as I'm showing repeatedly in this video. It works. It will take some getting used to, guys, but it works. Right here I kind of just go off at the end of the video. It's a really close match. The other guy's still got a lead on me. I'm getting pushed. Right there, that guy is so tanky with his radiance because he has this whole overshield thing going on that I hit him a couple times with the last word, stick him with the fusion grenade, jump back. Then I got my my overshield back up, go ahead and finish him. Someone jumped in through the window, and I just went off right there at the end of the video. This chest works. It can be very strong. Obviously, I have my gripes with it, but the build in general, it works, guys. Trust me. Go ahead and try it out, and let me know what you guys think. I ended up pulling off the win here, but it was a very close game. If I didn't go on that streak there at the end, and obviously the game doesn't reward me, or the second place guy, what a game. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys try out the build. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully it works out for you guys like it's been working out for me. And yeah, so I'll go ahead and catch you guys later. Peace.